Hi, my name is Laura Leslie, and this is week 2 of my senior ministry practicum with Freedom Ministries of Gateway Church with Pastor Brady Daniel. And this week, August 29th through September 4th, we had to read When Life Hurts, chapters 3 and 4 of Jimmy Evans' book. And we also had Associate Pastor Kim Foster come and speak to our class about compassion ministry. And a little bit of my takeaway from this week was out of Jimmy Evans' book. I just believe it just tied really well in with our guest speaker, Kim, on Wednesday. And one of the quotes that I got from page 48 from Jimmy Evans' book, When Life Hurts, is, "Time may blunt the pain or distance from the memory, but it doesn't heal the wound. And the more unprocessed wounds we suffer over the course of time, the more they grow and accumulate within us." And I just want to agree with Kim, how she said that compassion ministry is really just a catch and release ministry, that over 85% of people that come, if they make their own choices, they have a greater chance of growth. That's 85% of people. That choices create people to have ownership, and it empowers them. And Kim talks about how that's what they want to do with Gateway Church and the compassion ministry, is to empower people to grow. And her framework was just that people need to know their own core values, and that sometimes that cannot be established, and that they also need to expect healthy expectations within the church, that the church has a lot of resources, but they cannot fix everything, that it takes a person to have ownership over their problems for them to want to change and heal, that the church cannot make somebody do that or take a situation or problem off their hands. Also, we talked about the CARE model, which is connect, assess, respond, and encourage. And also the SOS model, which is the severity of the problem, ownership, and support. That we also talked about freedom roots, just freedom and shame, and that the number one thing that people feel like when they come in is just the shame on them, and they want to restore a person's dignity, and they want to make sure that they leave comfortable. And that Gateway also wants to make sure, or the compassion ministry wants to make sure, that people, if they cannot help them, that they connect them with another resource, like professional counselors that they have on hand. And just one of the number one things that I learned that was most impactful, because I can take on people's burdens, was that the self-care that Kim talks about, that she spends 30 minutes after her workload just praying and spending time with the Lord. And that was really encouraging, and something that I want to learn to adopt one day when I am helping people, and that I just spend time with the Lord and give everything back to Him, and just pray anything that might have come burdensome to me, that I would just pray it away and give it to Jesus at the end of the day. And that was really what was most impactful in the summary of events that happened this week, and I look forward to next week. Thank you.